Welcome to the Film Channel Movie Silver Screen. For the majority of his career, the legendary and notoriously untrustworthy Spike Lee has been anything but an inside man. With this cast, it's difficult to go wrong, and Lee has crafted a totally creative film from several shop-worn genre cliches, the most notable of which being the New York City bank heist hostage situation gone haywire. Mr. Lee, who rose to prominence in the mid-1980s with She's Gotta Have It, a scathing independent comedy that sparked the black film movement and established him as a national brand, has preferred to be regarded as an outsider, a rebel who said what he wanted, when he wanted, away from the industry establishment. As with all of Lee's works, there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than meets the eye. The mastermind is Dalton Russell, Clive Owen, who begins the film with a lecture about his perfect robbery. It's not a threat, it's a promise. Pay strict attention to what I say because I choose my words carefully and never repeat myself, he says. 4 minutes later, we meet Detective Keith Frazier, Denzel Washington, the cop. Denzel Washington delivers one of his most subtly strong performances, blending looseness, fun, and authority into his role. Money missing from a previous bust has Frazier concerned about his career, and when he and his colleague Chiwetel Ejiofor are assigned a robbery at the downtown Manhattan Trust Bank, it appears to be a big enough case to save his neck. He effortlessly embodies the cool investigator assigned to a hostage scenario in the bank, but it is such an underappreciated performance by him. He gives a sophisticated portrayal, expertly demonstrating the precisely timed situational demeanor required by his character's circumstances. The character's intelligence shines through well, and the film masterfully depicts his strategic maneuvers, which are frequently ingeniously braided with his innate appeal. As the crisis progresses, Frazier realizes the men inside do not want their demands to be met, they are stalling. But why? His thorough comprehension of the situation's complexities is obvious, but it is his charisma and sensitive people-reading abilities that take center stage, emphasized as crucial in the high-stakes situation in which he finds himself. In terms of bank robberies, Russell's method isn't necessarily novel, having previously been seen in a high-budget Hollywood film. There are jumpsuits, dark sunglasses, and an ominous vault. Race and money, or lack thereof, can affect anything in New York. Officers rush to assault bank hostage Waris Alawalia, simply because he is wearing a turban. However, there are also riddles and hilariously deployed rap music, an upset old woman, and an arrogant 20-something hostage. Jodie Foster appears out of nowhere, a fixer sent in by the bank's ultra-wealthy owner to ensure that his secret assets remain hidden. Now, add a couple of outside elements that offer some unexpected depth to the plot. First, Christopher Plummer plays Arthur Case. He is the chairman of the bank's board of directors, and his intensely personal interest in the theft that extends beyond the millions of cash in the vaults and the hostages held within. A white cop, Willem Dafoe, bucks when he has to respect Frazier's authority. This is New York as only Spike Lee can capture it. Loud, impatient, and humorous. The slickness of this film works to its advantage. Lee's palette is muted, but his ideas are just as urgent. Taking his inspiration from Russell Gewertz's surprise humorous screenplay, the filmmaker presents the theft and following standoff as a really huge spectacle, name-dropping Dog Day Afternoon along the way, before cutting his players loose and letting them perform. The audience is in on it, yet author Russell Gewertz's clever, tight script delivers information at a painfully slow pace, heightening the tension. Russell and Frazier engage in a series of mind games that are enjoyable to watch unfold. Who is playing whom? Who will give up first? Intellectually equals, they are also diametrically opposed. Case engages Madeline White, Jodie Foster, a high-end fixer with a direct line to the mayor, to use her enormous and powerful contacts to retrieve an extremely valuable safe deposit box from the bank before the burglars or police discover its contents. It's cathartic to watch right now as we demolish racist power systems and hold opportunistic billionaires' loafers to the flame. Case will do anything to obtain it, and Madeline will do anything for the proper price. This just complicates Frazier's already difficult assignment. The interplay between two amazing actors is interesting to behold, and it is uncommon that this work of art has been preserved in time. To see Mr. Washington glide into a scene as suave as Bogart and Easy Rawlins combined, or to listen to Mr. Owen mutter sweet nothings into the camera, is to feel the indescribable joys that only big screen actors can deliver. Lee does an excellent job of keeping all of these moving components in order, while also playing around with the timeline a bit. We evaluate the captive's point of view and if they played a role in the crime. We witness this primarily through conversations with hostages who survived the robbery. These are intertwined with the main tale and frequently appear at crucial points. Chiwetel and Denzel's performances in these scenes are a mix of tiredness, deception, and genuine worry, as they conduct interviews with people who were forced to wear the same uniform inside the bank, making them indistinguishable from the robbers. Mr. Lee rarely treats his actresses or female characters as well as his male counterparts, yet whether by purpose or negligence, he allows Ms. Foster to offer her wittiest, most carefree performance in years. She knows everyone. She can enter the mayor's office without an appointment. The mayor instructs the officers to extend her every courtesy. Who or what is Madeline White? She is never convincingly explained, and her actions are not well defined. In a story dominated by men, where the majority of the women are either desexualized or double D babes, her character portrays a hilarious vision of female empowerment. Madeline is one of those mysterious brokers who avoid both the police and the criminal element for the deepest wallets in town. She is superior to any guy. This film is essentially a crowd pleaser with levels of depth threaded throughout. Consistently undervalued and underappreciated, this filmmaker is an unstable genius, if not more so than many in Hollywood, and his obsession on race has cost him dearly with the mainstream, i.e., white, public. He is, of course, correct that race matters, which is why, in between story points and star turns, he gently and, at times, rather comically reminds us that it does. It's a cinematic experience that strikes a balance between simplicity and complexity, making it both accessible and thought-provoking. But what distinguishes this motion picture is its reluctance to limit the plot to basic heroes and villains. Like everyone else in the film, Madeline appears to be just concerned with getting hers. Russell wants his ill-gotten money, Detective Frazier wants a promotion, and the bank boss, Christopher Plummer, wants his secrets protected. It's a Hobbesian world after all. It is one of Spike Lee's most gripping works, with a superb pace and an immensely engaging. Guy Ritchie directed the film Wrath of Man, starring Jason Statham. A revenge thriller disguised as a heist thriller. A savory pleasure within a treat, similar to a bacon-wrapped banger. Wrath of Man is one of Guy Ritchie's best-directed films, as well as one of his most shocking in terms of style and tone. It stars Jason Statham at his meanest. Guy Ritchie, a filmmaker, has long expressed an enthusiasm to try practically every blockbuster formula that a studio is willing to provide him. Gone is the jumpy, hectic, cheerful, buzzed bloke in a pub telling you a tale vibe of films like Snatch, Rock'n'Rolla, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., King Arthur, and the like. Consider the raucous Sherlock Holmes films he collaborated on with Robert Downey. However, his most pleasant films are the harsh, nasty criminal thrillers that launched his career in 1999, with Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. The movie is a remake of the 2004 French film Cash Truck, Le Convoyeur, and its cast is a dreamy assortment of consistently engaging character stalwarts: Eddie Marsan, Holt McCallany, Andy Garcia, Jeffrey Donovan, with a few against-type additions: Josh Hartnett, Raul Castillo, comedian Rob Delaney, a worthwhile Scott Eastwood, and even a little Post Malone, playing Robber Six. So don't get your hopes up for an extensive cameo. The jumbled time frame, which jumps forward 3 months at one point and back 5 months at another, undoubtedly helps the center of the film, but it makes the first act appear lethargic and bland. However, as we see the true targets of H's wrath, the entire film changes, and you may even discover new characters to root for, in a perverse sense. Then, for better or worse, everything goes up in flames during the carnage-filled third act. Does Guy Ritchie even realize what his strengths and flaws are as a director? Ritchie enjoys doubling down on narrative and dialogue. He can't seem to tell a tale, but he keeps attempting to tell increasingly sophisticated ones. We quickly realize why H is truly here. His own kid was the slain bystander, and he seeks vengeance. Furthermore, H is a dangerous criminal, a prominent gangland boss whose own squad, by a strange coincidence, was scouting out that same armored truck for a future heist on that fateful day. This character's name is Patrick H. Hill, one letter removed from hell. His co-workers at Los Angeles' Fortico Armored Car Company refer to him as H, evoking a Kafkaesque image of a nearly faceless cog in a societal machine. We learn that he and his men have spent the past few months searching for the killers, upending the underworld in their deadly quest, but have been unable to locate the unknown gang responsible for his son's death. So now, H has briefly gone undercover on the right side of the law, waiting for the perpetrators to attack again. He comes across as a grumpy, socially incompetent, uncommunicative lump. He barely passes the driving and shooting tests. And his resting countenance is somewhere between brooding and seething, but his supervisor Bullet, Holt McCallany, hires him nevertheless, since beggars can't be choosers. However, Ritchie and Statham are clearly the most important names. H demonstrates his mettle by single-handedly putting down a truck hijacking, during which, in an inordinately pleasurable scene, he kills a punk played by musician Post Malone. H's co-workers regard him as a hero, while other people are curious about who he is and what he is doing at this job. Statham's fourth collaboration with the renowned British director features him as the same persona he has played in nearly every part. Nonetheless, he remains strangely mesmerizing as H, whose motivations for taking on this job are questionable. Aside from Statham, Holt McCallany, Jeffrey Donovan, and Scott Eastwood stand out in their performances. Scott Eastwood shines briefly as a scary wild card member of the criminal crew, and it's great to see Byrne notices Jeffrey Donovan cast in a significant part. When the film reveals all of its cards, it becomes far more watchable affair. A more concerning example? Given his own criminal history, and the fact that his own team was also planning to loot that vehicle, you would expect H to feel some feeling of cosmic guilt about his son's murder. Indeed, one would assume that the somewhat amusing coincidence of two independent teams targeting the same truck would nearly necessitate such an outcome. This should be intriguing. H's own coldness, his alienation from the repercussions of his acts, may serve as an emotional thread throughout the film, perhaps a subtle psychological engine driving his never-ending quest for vengeance. James Herbert edits the picture dynamically, juggling numerous sets of characters while building suspense for the final clash between H and these thieves. This is less of a self-consciously clever Quentin Tarantino Guy Ritchie move, and more in the poker-faced, unironic spirit of classic older films that inspired them, such as The Killing, The Killers and Criss Cross, another armored car-focused crime thriller, remade by Steven Soderbergh as The Underneath. Chris Benstead's score bellows menacingly, implying an impending reckoning as we flash back to discover what took H to this point, and, separately, see the elite gang, headed by Jeffrey Donovan's Jackson, who unwittingly murdered his son, and are plotting their most daring heist yet. And it gets a couple of the wise guys at Statham's side right, too. Andy Garcia is hardly seen, he looms larger for it. Holt McCallany gets more screen time, he's the man asking the right questions, and he can hide a lot behind that implausibly cheery, collegial veneer he deploys so effectively on episodes like Mindhunter. As Kirk Douglas in The Fury and Liam Neeson in Taken shown, there are those guys whose families one should not mess with. Here, Statham is one of them. Ritchie uses sophisticated time-juggling editing to reveal key plot points, and maintains tension until the film's finale. Heist flicks are ubiquitous, but the filmmaker, who also co-wrote the screenplay, gives the familiar sequences a grubby electricity, eschewing the brash humor of his previous films for a more mature cadence, aimed to express the vast ominousness of this high-stakes drama. However, Ritchie makes superb use of the Los Angeles locales, and cinematographer Alan Stewart highlights the material's B-movie trappings with chiaroscuro interiors. The film's portrayal of H has a hint of Clint Eastwood's hero as horror movie stalker characters, which gave the mayhem in Dirty Harry, High Plains Drifter and Pale Rider a bitter aftertaste. Based on what we've learned about him, he appears to be motivated by a code and a sense of duty, rather than the genuine feelings he should be experiencing. Even if it feels like a departure from Guy Ritchie's usual style, Wrath of Man is strangely captivating, and will appeal to fans of action and crime thrillers. The last third is one of those tour de force adventures in heist exposition where the presentation and the robbery are folded together, and the film continues shifting from toy cars on a diorama to real ones on the street. Nonetheless, one can't help but think that Wrath of Man takes itself a little too seriously. Guy Ritchie's heavy tonality is surprising, given that he has previously blended fast editing, whiplash dialogue, and taut non-linear storytelling to remarkable effect. All of these elements are missing here, but kudos to him for trying something different. However, the most memorable scenes are shot simply by Ritchie's standards, frequently in a single take, with the camera gliding from character to character as they walk across spaces and chat. Even when the images depict humans committing awful things, the film's aesthetic is complete and certain, which is a joy to behold. Wrath of Man is full of rage and action, and it's at its most compelling when the entire plot is resolved and all of the players are on board. You don't really root for anyone in this movie. They are criminals engaging in willpower contests. Every character made their bed and must lie it. More often than not, it is a deathbed.